Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Monster Sanctuary. Now, today was supposed to be an episode where I head into the Blue Caves and make some progress in there and go on to the next area, or at least try to get into the next area. Here's what happened. I recorded that. My mic was muted. The thing I like about live streaming that I do not care for here, especially when I do these 30-minute Let's Plays, where I take a section of the game, I play it for 30 minutes, and I post it up here on YouTube, is if I'm live streaming, someone's there to tell me my mic's muted. But when I'm here on YouTube, all I can do is record it, get 20 minutes in, look down at my OBS, and go, oh, my mic's gain's not moving. Well then. That means I just did 23 minutes of footage. And with Monster Sanctuary, it's not like I can kill the save. It saves as you go. So what has happened in that lost 23 minutes, I've made my way down to get the double jump boots. It's pretty straightforward as long as you're meeting people. The only thing that we may miss is that Leonard killed a blob and gloated about it. You know, the blobs we met in the very beginning. So, we're going to start this episode at the bottom of the Blue Caves. I've just gotten the double jump boots. So join me as we finish the Blue Caves today. We also picked up a Tengu, who is a really good, just straight up fire user. So the double jump boots let us literally go everywhere. They're great. I love them. Every platformer in recent memory gives you a double jump at some point. And it makes me really happy that we get one. Some of these materials I'm gathering, you can take back to the stronghold to upgrade your weapons. And I'm also down here trying to get monk eggs, because monks are really good. They're versatile. They have attacks that well, that's not fair. Can do a whole range. Oh, 4 copper, that's good. And cotton, that is also good. So yeah, as you can see, we started at the very top there, and we moved our way down. It's frustrating when I lose footage like this. I'm still getting used to doing YouTube videos again. I apologize. Oh look, there's a way we can't get into yet. But I will get better. These videos will get better. I'm going to be trying different things. To liven myself up, make them more entertaining for you to sit down and watch, and maybe have on the background or something like that. Because I did YouTube before, and I just did straight Let's Plays. Oh, who's this? Alchemist, huh? Who are you then? How'd you get here without the key, dude? Might be dangerous to continue this direction, especially for such a young one. That was a strange one. I think I've seen his mask before. My memory gets a little foggy when I try to remember something from another century. Might be worth investigating. Well, here's Will. That's a champion monster. I don't think I'm ready for this. I have an idea. I'll stay at a distance, study its behavior. I.e., hey Pi, go fight this for me. Alright, he's weak to fire. We're gonna keep our squad here. And we're gonna ignite up. And we are going to Fire Claws. Because, ouch. Alright, let's get sidekicks up. And shields up. Since he looks like he's gonna be a real pain in the butt. And we'll Fire Claw some more. That works. That also works. He doesn't have a resistance to either of these. So we'll take the Air Sickle because it costs less mana. We're just gonna... Technically we can't double ignite him, but... we can do a lot of damage with Fire Claw. Oh god! Magma Pillar gonna do it? Magma Pillar's gonna do it. Good job, guys. And I actually got a 4 out of that, which got us a lot of stuff. New items available at traders. Dual Circle now available to Keeper's Tower. You're braver than me. As I was prepared for it, but once I saw this champion, I felt paralyzed. By the way, did you also meet this suspicious person earlier? You two are still here? Did you find any champion monsters? Yes. Pine just defeated one by himself. What? You must have confused it with a regular monster. The champion must still be around here somewhere. What a big-headed guy. Sure, we'll call him big-headed. Anyway, I will go back to the keep and try to find something about the suspicious person we met. Meet me at the library at Keeper's Stronghold. Well done, Pine. That was your first real challenge as a monster keeper. Who knows what else you are capable of? I don't know till we find out. So let's get everybody skilled up. We're getting close to... I don't want to call it ascending, but ascending, basically. Getting to the next rank where, you know, obviously, next level's level 10 and they'll start getting into these more advanced skills. I want to look at equipment real quick. Because the Qatar... gives me less defense but more attack and more crit chance. I say I do it. So, Lion might need the belt. We only lose 6%. Granted, I could just go back to the stronghold and try to upgrade some of the stuff we already have. Yeah, let's go do something like that. Alright, so that is the Blue Caves. We are going to wander around a little bit more now that we can get to some of these places because of the boots. These are wisps. They're awful. They're weak to air. They're still awful. You would think that by their coloration that they might be weak to fire. They're not. Even though they use ice moves. They're weak to getting blown away. But this is going to stop them from causing a chilling wind and ice hail. Mm-hmm. I was gonna do... I was gonna do sidekick. Ah, they're targeting the poor Magma Pillar. Okay, good. We can get out of this one. Go ahead and beat him up. Go ahead and make sure he dies, huh? And let's... Ah! Alright, so there we go. Now, I know that a lot of you who watch these YouTube videos also watch me on Twitch, and you find it weird watching Pine do this because you're used to interacting live with me. I still encourage you to comment, have a discussion with me down below in the comments after the video, because that's how we can do this now. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you didn't like. I'm only gonna get better at this YouTube stuff if I actually get criticism and feedback. I'm totally down for it. I'm here for it. It's gonna suck and it's gonna hurt my ego a little bit, but at the same time, I want these videos to be good. I want these videos to actually be entertaining, and the only way I'm gonna really do that is if I, you know, get better at them. And I don't get better by just doing the same old thing over and over and over and over again, and hoping that people will just come to like the style or anything like that. So please leave a comment down below. Even if it's critical, I want to hear it. I do mean that. And I really, really hope to get this monk here in a minute. We're gonna ignite that. I don't know if that. Oh no, that's good game. That's a good game there. That is also a good game. Now we're probably still gonna come out of this with a 3. No, we got a 4. And we got a monkey! Yes! Although, it would feel real silly to change up my team right now because we're doing really good. With this setup. Like, I'm really happy with this setup. So first off with the monk, gonna get all of his punches out. And then anything that boosts his attack, because these should all be attack stuff. I don't know any of these that are magic. And then we're also going to do crit chance with him as well. So his equipment... Hold on, let's do this. No. Let's switch you out for Katzerker. And Frosty, you're getting switched out for... Or Rocky's getting switched out for Frosty. Same thing with Frosty. Yeah, let's do all that. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now we need to do his equipment real quick. And a guitar is probably gonna be, or a cestus is probably his These are all physical, right? I would assume they are. And if they are, then the Katars is best to get up right now. And we need crit chance. I also want to build him as a crit type. Of course, this one is magical in nature. So, like the orb. I do have a thing that helps with defense values, so that'll work. Alright, so let's get up here and see where this takes us. Who are you? Hello, fellow traveler. You're a monster keeper, aren't you? How many champion monsters have bested so far? 3? Not bad. I have some monsters of my own, alright, but I don't mess with champions. I'm just a wanderer exploring different regions of Sanctuary. Sometimes I find some treasure. Tell you what, you keep doing good work. These crystal shards of candy and you're deep in some dungeon. Our special items, you can return teleport and keep your stronghold at once. Farewell then. I wish you the best on your adventure. What is that? I wonder. He just breaks hidden walls. Okay. Because that's lightning. This side is I don't know if I have... Oh. Oh! There's another champion monster. Yellow! He's weak to magic in general. Which is good, because that's primarily what I do around here. Well, I say primarily what I do, and my spectral is... Oh, this might hurt. It's gonna hurt. If I fail this, I know how I want to do this. Probably switch out the bird. I can never remember what it's called. Because he's nothing but attack. Yeah, even though that's fire, I still do a good chunk of damage. Oof. Feather Storm, maybe. I mean, Magma Pillar's going to work here. And for some reason, that Ignite is not considered magic, which I find interesting. I'm gonna go YOLO and hope for the crits. Got a medallion for that. Level 10. Our first level 10. So, here's where it gets interesting, because we start to get different ways the trees go. Whenever an enemy takes burn damage, regenerate 10 mana. Ignite 3. Firestorm hits all enemies. That's probably what we're going to do. Firestorm's a good one. You also have Shred, which is the same thing, but physical instead of fire. But we're going to learn Firestorm first. There you go. We have a secret way here opened up. And let's boop, get over here. We'll finish exploring the blue caves because I still haven't found the exit. So there's that. We're gonna choose our monsters. I want to take the monk in, I want Magma Pillar, and I want lion. And I want him in here because I just want to test him out. I want to take him for a spin. Force them to use a restore early. Oof. Just ignite that guy. And now I'm low on everything. Ouch. Got to ignite because it's the only thing Magma Pillar has. The down arrows here mean I'm going to be using the first level of it since I don't have all of my power. Thankfully. My Spectral Lion is on doing real good, so let's go do this. And once we duel, we'll call that a day. I will. Oh, hey, Pine. You've come just the right moment. I think I found a clue about the masked stranger in the Blue Caves. My familiar had a vague memory of his mask, just as you're familiar, I imagine. So it didn't take me long to find something in the archives. First off, you know about the Old World, right? No, we know nothing about it. Old World is what's out the Monster Sanctuary. Our current year, 490 AC, means after creation. 490 years ago, there was a war between the first Monster Keepers, the kings of the Old World. The Monster Sanctuary was created during that war, magical barriers separating it from the rest of the world. Anyway, ever since that war 490 years ago, the humans of the Old World have been pursuing ways to explore all the uncharted regions of the Earth to learn all of the secrets of nature. They call it science. However, there's still a great number of alchemists in many countries of the Old World during that time. Alchemy is an ever-changing craft. Its results unpredictable and oftentimes dangerous, similar to magic. By 200 AC, alchemy was outlawed in all the empires of the Old World, and even persecuted in some areas. But the oldest order of alchemists remained, and they fled to the Monster Sanctuary in secret. That's all I found in these archives. In the books here, there's nothing written about what happened after the alchemists came to the sanctuary. It's really odd, don't you think? There's supposed to be more books somewhere in the Stronghold dungeon, east of the Keeper's Stronghold. We've got to do Keeper battle training before we can go there, though. The Keeper battle trainer is in the Keeper's Tower, just above this room. I'll go ahead. So, mysterious group of alchemists. Fled to the Keeper's Sanctuary and no one thought to check in on them? Interesting. Alright, Keeper training, complete your initiation as Keeper Novice. step every fledgling monster keeper has to take at some point. Technically, Will has beaten enough champion monsters for this. Hasn't beaten enough champion monsters for this training. However, we decided to make an exception to the case for 2 reasons. For one, we need at least 2 aspiring keepers for this training, so you'd have to wait for Will or another new keeper to beat enough champion monsters. But even more importantly, we feared it might take a long time for Will to achieve that. His parents say he's always got his head in the clouds. He's not just the type to go adventure in monster fighting. However, he's a very smart and talented young man. We hope that this training will give him confidence boost by showing him what his monsters are capable of. I'm not telling you to hold back on him. Feel free to use this opportunity to test your own skills too. Alright, Will, come over here. Let's do this thing. Yeah. Thousands of our humans have settled disputes by letting their beasts fight against each other. However, only when the monster sanctuary is created, first monster keepers establish a fixed set of rules in this kind of duel. Firstly, neither keeper nor monster is to be seriously injured during a keeper duel. That should be given both of you anyway, but it's customary for me to repeat this rule. In a keeper duel, each keeper uses their full team of 6 monsters. Always, keeper may not use more than 3 monsters at once. If a monster gets knocked out, its keeper may switch in one of their monsters from their team. The turn order of a keeper duel is determined by chance. The keeper who has the first turn may only use 2 of their 3 chosen monsters during the first turn as a drawback. The keeper who has second turn can use all of their 3 active monsters. The battle proceeds normally from that point on. Items are not allowed. You'll find strength of your monster's skills might be a little different when you're using them to fight monsters in the wild. All damage, healing, and shielding abilities have reduced strength. Once either keeper's managed to knock their opponent's team of 6 monsters, they have won the fight. Concludes the theoretical part of this training. Next, you face off against each other, see whether you have truly understand the rules. Ready for a keeper duel? Like to hear the rules one more time. Let's go. Show them what we're made of. It's time to duel! Alright, so we're going to start off with a... Well, might as well start off with our main squad. Just to give ourselves the boosts. Start igniting things up. Oof. Scary. Get the sidekicks going. More ignites. And we'll do another ignite on the Magma Pillar. It's gonna hurt. Alright, this should be a decent strike. Alright. There's that. You can boost them up. That's cool. That's awesome. Oh. Already. Get that shield up again. And we're gonna Fire Claws his Spectral Toad again. Hope for a lot of crits. We didn't get near what we needed to. Gonna keep smacking the Magma Pillar. Should have buried it a while ago, but I didn't do it yet. So, See if we can get the toad down. Oh, that's just rude. Yep, we need to take that toad out. Was probably a waste of mana, but that's okay. I'll add the ignite to him. Then we'll start taking out this guy because he's part of the problem. And I think we can survive that sporing. Can I switch you out? Manually? No, I cannot. Alright. See if we get lucky with some crits here. What's that? Is that a buff? Keep funneling it on. Maybe start whittling down some of the other teams' shields. Alright, so I don't think the mushroom has any healing. I know Rocky has some healing. So we're just gonna start hammering him. There goes my main guy. Well, this is unfortunate. I do not think we'll survive. Gonna be close though. Never mind, it's not gonna be close. We're gonna make a good show of it though. Alright, so that must be a power amplifier. So we just have to hold out that. Victory! Keeper was no more monsters to team to continue to fight. Keeper Pine is the winner. You have earned your reward. Not bad, kid. I knew we could beat them together, but you did a good job too. Well done, friend. You did a really good job raising your monsters. Your strategy was smart too. I'm just wondering what I could have done differently to win. Anyway, I'll try to train my monsters to think of different strategies. Alright then, you've completed your Keeper Duel training. Now proceed to the other areas of Sanctuary and challenge other Monster Keepers you encounter. Fighting other Monster Keepers lets you gain experience points for each Keeper, and each Keeper also has a different item reward in store for you if you beat them. Oh, head to the Stronghold Dungeon now. We've got to find those history books. I hope you'll be there too, Pine. Hope this has helped him get braver. Either way, you should keep an eye on him. Strange things are going on in Sanctuary nowadays. Number of champion monsters completely abnormal. By the way, I offer Keeper Duel challenges to you if you wish to test your skills against me. Haha! Alright, so our next section, not there, is going to be I want to say it's over here. Vault, past the eastern parts, Sanctuary, Stronghold Dungeon, Ancient Woods. About to say. Alright. So Stronghold Dungeon. And that is where we're going to leave off. So, friends, I do apologize again for that maybe not being exactly what I wanted this episode to be. But we did see the second half of the Blue Caves, beat a couple champion monsters, and we luckily won the duel against Will. Very there at the final bit. So, thank you all for joining me today. If you haven't followed me on my various social links, they will be featured down below. The link is the streamer links link. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, please leave a like, comment, tell me you're enjoying it. Tell me what you think I could be doing differently, maybe. I'll take some criticism. I'm open to it. This series is going to be a lot of fun as we get into bigger and better monsters and as we get into the story. So if I could make this series more enjoyable for you to watch, by Jove, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. I would love to have new friends here on the YouTube. That's why I'm doing the YouTube again. But thank you all for joining me. You're fantastic. I'm the Visual Pine as always. And until next time, my friends, bye.